Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And we're here in the in ACC in the CP server, US CP server, and we're here back here at Spa, and I'm in the Porsche. You see Black Eye up there? He's on pole. Had a great lap. I qualified third. Kind of searching, to be honest. I'm not really feeling real confident. Trying to do some updates on the setup, and just I don't know. I feel like I'm not hitting it. I'm off a little bit, so we'll have to see how this goes. Not too confident. There is a pit stop, so a little reprieve in that. That might help me a little bit if I got, especially if, the tires. I'm trying to the temps, dialing them in, and everything else. Hopefully it'll work, but we'll have to see.
Stay double file.
There's a long way around this place. Hopefully I calculated enough fuel. Of course, it's always tough because the tires are stone cold.
Green light, give it all you
Oh
can.
my gosh. I'll get a flag for that. Whoa, he was sideways. Surprised if I don't get a jump on that one. Which I even lost a place because I backed out of it. So, but they don't. It just goes off if I jumped. Guess not. Maybe it did work where I just backed out of it. Cool. Good deal. Start pushing, see what we got here.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, that was almost lost it.
You're given a warning for exceeding track limits.
Qualified at 218 something, and that wasn't even my best lap, but still, these guys just going faster and faster.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Dang, that's not good. 2 track warnings already. Not good.
das war besser.
Tires aren't too bad. A little off on the right side. Oh, crap. I didn't know that. Dang, I thought I was in. Shoot. Well, that's not good. That's definitely going to slow me down. Yeah, the left sides are perfect. Right sides they're not far off though. They're about there. Our left sides actually come down a little bit, really. Yeah. My guy's running down in the 18s. Yeah, they see those right side tires they drop too much. I had to let up. I didn't hit it right, so I had to let up.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, braked himself. He's gonna gobble me if I didn't get a good run.
Window is open.
Yeah, he went in the pits. Better. Dang it, too deep. Screwed that up. Coming in this time. Raise the right side up to left side. I'm gonna leave alone. They're perfect. So I'm gonna raise the right side 0.2. Do right sides. 2. Okay. Right rear and right front. That should be it. Hopefully that'll help a little. Need a good pit stop. Somebody's going out. All right. Can't get much better than that.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go. We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
All right, I'm happy with that. Can't have a much better pit stop, really. Gotta be really careful. I got all my warnings are in, so gotta be careful. Any comment or feedback is always welcome. Is there anything anybody else would like to see? Anything in particular? made up some time on Ferrari. Tires look better now.
Pit window is now closed.
I cut that too much. Can't gain anything on this Ferrari. Much brake. Gotta find a better balance.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
The car don't feel bad. Just, you know, it just needs more performance. Dang it. I need to back up a little bit on my braking right there. mean, it's running consistent. I'm happy with that. Running good. Dang, I lost all of it.
Gaining on the car heading sector 2.
Windshield wipers on my glasses. Dang. Lost it all. Yeah. I want to take a chance on to get a drive-through. driver and car need to find more performance. I mean, it's not running bad, but it's in places I don't like it through here. It's understeering too much through here. Don't have enough speed down the straightaway. I know it's never going to be really good, but I mean, it's just too much. It's lacking too much. Especially for how good it's going up to Rouge. I mean, if I could, I merely need to gain another mile or 2 an hour, so I'm going to have to probably try to find something there. Good in a lot of places, but I mean, it's just here and there it's losing.
The leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Really good through here. Enough fuel. I got plenty. I got 11 liters. See, it's going up a Rouge really, really good. But it's just lacking here. Should be running low 19s, but I can't ever finish it off. It's just understeering way too much through here. Way too much.
Finished the race.
Congrats to Black Eye.
P3, we're on the podium.
Did a dominating win. I mean, he had a great pace. So, congrats to him. And so did Vidal Las Haras. So, in the Ferrari, he had a good pace too. So, that was good. I put congrats to him. Oh, that's good. I say put and Vidal, great podium for him too. Yep. So let's go over I'm going to go show the setup, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this for a minute and see if I can improve upon the balance of this. But we're going to just go over this, so I want to show what we have now. So I got, of course, this can change. This 26.3 in the front and 26.1 in the rears. Toes negative 0.02, and the camber is negative 3.4 with the caster at 10. And the toe on the rear is 0.05 with the camber at negative 2.7. Electronics were 3, 5, and 3. Fuel, of course, I had 86 liters, which I will leave. And, well, don't make a difference. I'll leave it at 80. It's not that big a difference. Light graining, but that's it. The wear is really not too bad. It's not real bad. So, not bad at all. It's a little more the rear, but that's common. Mechanical got 5 on the anti-roll bar, 55 on the brake bias, 15 on the steer ratio. Steering wheel rate's 141,500 on the front, with a 900 bump stop rate and a 10 bump stop range. And then on the rear, the springs are 187,000 with a bump stop rate of 600 and a bump stop range of 30. Anti-roll bar's 2, and the preload on the diff is 50. Shocks are 9, 5, 11, 10 on the front, and 8, 5, 10, 9 on the rear. Aero got 55 in the front, 68 in the rear with a 3 splitter, an 8 rear wing, and a 3 and a 3 in the brake ducts. And the front aero variation is 2.8 to the positive. So we're going to remember that. And then, like I said, I am going to see if I can find some better balance with this. And come right back and we'll go over that one and see if I succeed. If not, I'll come back anyway. So I'll be right back and see what we can do. Well, I'm back, and of course it's only a couple seconds for you guys, but it's the next day for me. I spent a lot of time trying to adjust the setup, and I'm trying to be as quick as possible, but it's just things I need to go over. So bear with me, please. I spent some time on it right after the race, and then, of course, getting tired. So I spent probably a couple hours on it the next day. And it's definitely some adjustments and some things, but probably my fastest hot stint out of the cars that I've done to this, to this date. So let's go over a couple laps. Not even a couple, a little over a lap. I'll show the timetables. There's all the timetables there. And we're going to go show 3. Let's jump in the car. You got to be really aggressive with the Porsche in these turns. You're definitely going to lose on the straightaway no matter what you do. So again, kind of like what I've said in the past, you need to go with the strengths. Now here, let's back up. Sorry about that. Here is important because you want to go through, watch my wheel, and I'm going to turn in a little early. Start turning in a little early. Follow that on the curbing and the yellow, straighten it out. But you see how much I'm turning the wheel. I'm not turning the wheel hardly at all. Okay, and that's critical because it's keeping as much momentum as I can. Okay, I get up to about 160, just flicker it, and then that's it. That's almost as fast as I was in the race. And this has got more aggressive downforce than that did. So I'm losing maybe a mile an hour, maybe not even that much. I'm getting a little too aggressive there. This still could have been even improved. I did run faster than this, and we're going to go over that in the setup. So this wasn't my fastest time over all the stints, but it was over this stint. This turn is by far the kicker here at Spa. Eau Rouge is nothing. That turn there is the one that will bite me, has bit me probably 4 or 5 times. And of course, I've had other people had issues with it too with that turn. So that is without a doubt the tricky turn because you can get every one of them railing and you get to that turn and you end up losing it. So it's something that I'll talk about a little bit. And again, you're trying to not scrub speed. You're trying to keep momentum going through every turn, because that's where the strength of the Porsche is. Braking and cornering. It isn't and will never be straightaway speed. And of course, changing directions. It changes directions really well too. That was a 218.77. And you look at my fuel, I have 72 liters. So I started with 85. That's basically what it is for the race. Now I just want to show just a little bit of this last lap. Mainly just up to through Rouge and up to the heavy braking there at the end of the straightaway. Because that's the thing. Every lap I was on my Delta or faster all the way up through there. So that means all the way through here for the first sector, I was on my fast lap pace every single lap, if not faster. It's where you lose it is when it starts going through. And I even shifted early here. You can hear me shift right up through there just to see if that hurt it or if it helped. Didn't really make any difference, but if you watch the speed, I'm still going to get to 160, and this is the last lap of 30 minutes. So that way, as far as a fast lap, right now I'm still as fast as my fastest lap right now. Where I start losing it is from here on, because the tires are worn. So that way, at least up to that point, you're still as fast as you were on your fastest lap. You're not slowing down to be even more vulnerable, is what I'm trying to say. And of course here, coming up to this turn here, again, you want to brake a little early and let the car just roll through there and turn. And it almost has to understeer some, because if it doesn't and rotates like I want it to, it's going to loop. It's just not gonna stay behind you. So, and then what the problem is all the other turns, it changes the dynamics of all the other turns. So it's kind of like a dog chasing its tail. But again, we're gonna go over the setup. And again, I apologize for this video being longer. And I could have made this its own video, but I just figured, just put it together so y'all don't have to watch another video. So again, let's go to the garage. Let's go over the setup again with this one. I got 26.1 on the front, all the way all around actually, 26.1 all the way around. So that to me again shows the car is balanced really well. Toe is negative 0.05 in the front with the camber at negative 3.3 and the caster at 10. The toe on the rear is 0.04 with the camber at negative 2.7. Electronics are 3, 5, and 3. Fuel, I started with 85 liters. And you can see that I just had light graining after 30 minutes, but the wear is not bad. I mean, for the Porsche and how much I have the brakes on, brake bias up, it's not bad at all after 30 minutes, I think. And the car was still feeling, it was sliding a little more, but I think it was being a lot more neutral. Not neutral, but I mean, it was being even as far as it was sliding front to rear about the same. So it wasn't like a mega understeer, mega oversteer type of thing. Any roll bar got 5 in the front, 55 in the brake bias. Steering ratio is 15. Springs in the front are 141,500 with a bump stop rate of 900 and a bump stop range of 10. And on the rear, the springs are 193,000 with a bump stop rate of 600 and a bump stop range of 20. Now, I did have it at 146,000 spring, and it was fine there too, but it seems it starts dropping faster at the end of the stint when the tires are worn. So I think it would work, and you get a little bit more turn in with a little bit weaker spring, and it's still fine up at Rouge, and everything else is still fine. Any roll bars 2 on the back. Preload is 50 on the rear on the diff. And again, you can go to 40 in qualifying. It was fine, but I didn't like it after about 4 or 5 laps. I just didn't like it, and it's just not worth it. So, but it seemed to be really nice and smooth and linear when your tires are fresh and you can really, you don't have a problem with spinning one tire and that type of thing. So you can just keep that in mind if for qualifying. Shocks on the front are 9, 5, 11, 10, and on the rear they're 8, 5, 10, 9. Aero, this is the big one. We got 54 in the front, 70 in the rear with a 9 rear wing and a 2 and a 2 and a brake ducts. And the front aero variation is a 2.5 to the positive. Now, if you want to gain a little more time, most likely, I probably gained you saw what my fast lap was a 218.777. Good number. I did run a little faster than that. I was running more like mid 218s, like 218.58, 218.68. So I was, 218.62 or something like that. So all those I was running about a tenth and a half faster. And I gained about a 1 mile an hour down the straightaway. Maybe not even that. And that's when all I did is have the wing back down at 8. And that's where it was in the race, was at 8. And, of course, I turned this front splitter back down to 2. So that would give you a front aero variation of a 3.2 to the positive. Okay? So the car turns better, everything. The problem is that double left. So, again, I like this setup better, and I'll probably just try to change my driving going through there, brake a little earlier, coast more through there before I get on it. Don't drive it in, and because then you'll loop it. Okay, so that I'll probably more like this setup, but as far as consistency, you probably go with this for everybody that wants to be consistent overall. But you have to drive the car. You got to get your braking points and drive the car harder through the turns, because that's where the advantage is. It's not going down the straightaway. So if you not used to the Porsche and drive it like another car, you're gonna have the lap time's not gonna be that good. So you got to be able to push it on the brake zones and push it going through the corners, and that's where you will gain. But that way you can go either way. So again, you just down one there and down one there, and it'll rotate a little more, teeny bit more speed down the straightaway, so that helps a little bit. But you got to be careful of that double left. So again, I'm going to go ahead and I haven't decided if I want to go. I haven't decided if I really want to make two different setups. I think I'll make 2 setups. This one like this, and then I'll make the other one with this increased and the springs increased, and I'll make those 2 different setups. So I'll go over that, and I'll leave the links in the description. So both setups. And I got HD, and that stands for high downforce. And I'll put the HD under this one, this one here. And then I'll change the other one. I won't have it HD. I'll turn it back. When I turn that back to 8, I'll just leave it blank. So again, that is the 2 setups that you can choose from. I did not. Now, just to put it in context, I mean, basically, I was running faster lap times with 70-something liters than I was when I qualified with less than 20 liters in that race. So I think it's a huge improvement. You can really attack Spa. Just needs practice to get used to that and to get your driving used to that, and your mechanics and all that kind of stuff. But I hope it helps you, and I hope it gets you a personal best. And again, I have a PayPal link in the description. I hope I want to thank everybody that has donated. It means a lot, and I really appreciate it. Some of it really blows me away, and I really thank everybody for that. And again, I've spent hours and hours doing this, trying to improve it for all of us, not just for me, but for everybody out there that loves the Porsche, that wants to try to get as much as I can. I'm always looking to try to improve, and the Porsche is such a great, unique car, because you cannot just rely on a straightaway speed and go blown by somebody. You got to rely on you're driving and the car is set up to be able to use the advantages of the Porsche and braking and handling and changing directions and things like that. So again, I sure hope you give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It was a good race. I need to do better. Again, congrats to Black Eye and for a great win. And of course, I'm always trying to improve, just like everybody else is always improving and faster and faster. I'm always trying to improve. So I sure hope you come back and visit me again. And I hope you all have a great day. Y'all take care. See ya.